Howdy campers, and welcome back to another episode of Collection Log Completionist, the series where I try to ignore LMS for as long as I can. This week we're going to be doing a bunch of different mini-games in Runescape, trying to finish up every single non-LMS mini-game collection log, so I hope you guys enjoy. I've been playing some Guardians of the Rift the last couple nights with some friends that I do BA with. Here's the Guardians of the Rift log, just missing the red dye, the lost bag, in 2800 searches. We've got ourselves 184 searches here, and I don't know what this is. Big search. Interesting, I guess you can do like 5 pulls at a time now. I didn't know that was a thing. That's pretty handy. Oh my god, we did it actually. That's a bit quicker than I expected it to be. Holy hell. We are still missing the lost bag though, and you can only get those from the intricate pouches. I've got a couple more intricate pouches in the bank that I've been saving up. 12 pouches to open up. I knew it wasn't many from before, but it's a couple more, because we got 5 from that set of searches, it looks like. We could get the last item here that we need. That would be kind of wild. Nope. So now we are just missing the lost bag, which is kind of funny, because the lost bag wasn't originally on the collection log, and now it's the last item we need. I meant to record like an intro to this whole thing beforehand, and then we got distracted with getting that red dye, but I really want to finish mini games other than Last Man Standing. Still don't have any LMS wins, don't really plan on doing that anytime soon, but Barbarian Salt, we're just missing Pet. We've started doing a decent amount of games and are about a quarter of the way to drop rate. Guardians of the Rift, now we're only missing 1 item, the lost bag. Hallowed Sepulchre, we're missing a couple items here, but we do have the ring already, so it shouldn't be too bad. Soul Wars, we're just missing the cape, which also pretty quick. And Volcanic Mine, we're just missing pickaxe. So really, there's not a ton we need to do here. That would be very difficult. The Guardians of the Rift one might take a little long, and of course the Barbarian Assault one is a pretty long grind, even if you go on rate, let alone if I get unlucky on it. If there's one pet that I want to spoon, the Penance Queen is definitely the one. But next up, maybe we'll start doing some Hallowed Sepulchre. It would be really nice to finish off this log, and it really shouldn't be all that hard. Went over time because I'm still relearning everything, plus I'm losing some time searching some of the earlier coffins, but honestly, it was a lot easier than I remember it being. The stuff that we're looking for here, I think it's 3,300 and then like 50, 100. But I would still like to get a full set of Dark Dye for a Graceful set if I ever choose to get another Graceful set for Dark Graceful, because the Dark Graceful set does look really good. We've done a little bit of Hallowed Sepulchre and we've got 500 marks. So let's go buy ourselves the Hallowed Hammer, new collection log slot, and our first Dark Dye, which is another collection log slot. I would like to buy the other 5 Dark Dye. Like I said, it would be nice to have the full Dark Graceful set. So we still have 4,300 more marks that we need to get in order to finish out our set of dye, as well as get the Dark Acorn. It's been a lot less bad than I expected it to be initially, not gonna lie. I haven't been making it to the end every single time, but a good portion of the time, I'd say. Still chipping away at the BA pet, and honestly, I enjoy BA, especially with these teams that are pretty good, but 1 in 1,000 is just real rough when it's only about 3 to 3.5 gambles per hour. Come on, give me an elite. Well, it did give me an elite. When did I put an elite in my bank? What the hell? Huh. I really did not think I had one. There's a Dolo Soul Wars method that's pretty solid, but since I already had Pet and was just going for the cape, I couldn't be bothered to learn it, so I just used the Zeal Gains Friends Chat instead. This Friends Chat is open to anybody who wants to boost Soul Wars, and although it can be a little iffy at times, and later at night sometimes games aren't running, for the most part it was pretty consistent, not many issues, and pretty reliable. So if you don't have an alt or can't be bothered to dolo, I'd say give it a shot. It's pretty decent. All you do is gather a few shards to weaken the avatar, get some avatar damage, trade some caps in the center, and then the red team heads off to finish the avatar to end the game. The red team always wins, and there are specific rules for when to kill the avatar, when you can't kill the avatar, and stuff like that, but there's pretty much always somebody willing to explain the rules if ever there's a new person who joins. I would usually get my points fast enough that I would have several minutes before the game ends and I was already at max points, so I would just box a couple of the spirits until it was time to end the game, and that usually worked out pretty well. That there was the last game that we needed, so now we can come over here and buy ourselves the Soul Wars cape, and now we have Soul Wars green logged. One of the logs that I had really been putting off for a long time, but I'm very happy that it's done. This is our 162nd time looting the Grand Coffer, and it puts us at 3,000 tokens. Then we can buy ourselves the Dark Acorn, and we officially have another minigame section greened. I do really want to get the other 5 dark dyes to get a full set of Black Graceful, but we'll see if I ever feel like coming back here, because for now, I think we're gonna keep moving on to something else. For anyone curious, here is what the Dark Squirrel looks like. It's a pretty small difference, pretty subtle compared to the original, but I do like it. However, the Bone Squirrel from the Colossal Worm Agility course, I think is pretty great, not gonna lie, so he's probably gonna just stay like this. 5 more ore packs. Oh, I need more inventory space. That's a clog, baby. Wow, we did get lucky on it in the end then. Thank the Lord. I did not want to go dry on this one. I think that was 40 in the end. Let me double check. It was either 35 or 40 total ore sacks. So pretty lucky. You love to see it. Let's grab ourselves some extra volcanic mine teleports with our remaining points. And oh wait, actually, I got something real special for this pickaxe. There we go. Volcanic mine green logged. Let's take a look at it. Green logged volcanic mine. Now we're just missing the BA pet. Pretty tough one, turns out. Last Man Standing, which I still don't plan on touching anytime soon, and then the Lost Bag from Guardians of the Rift. And 0 intricate pouches. I think there might actually be something wrong with doing big searches for intricate pouches, because my intricate pouch luck has been pretty terrible. I swear that the big search might actually be bugged for intricate pouches, because I've been so underrated for intricate pouches. So we're going to do small searches to milk it a little bit and see if we get any luckier. Well, you know, maybe it's not the big searches. Maybe I'm just terrible at pulling pouches. 57 more down, and no pouches. Love to see that. 50 more searches. We'll just do big pulls this time, because apparently intricate pouches don't exist either way. Hey, there's one. Ooh, holy, 2 intricate pouches? Is that even possible? Dare we hope for a third? Nope, nope, nope. Alright. Come on, lost bag. Yama releases tomorrow, so I was trying to get in a couple last games of Guardians of the Rift first. 88 more pulls. Only 1 pouch in 88 searches. I swear to God the wiki rates have to be wrong because it says it's like a 1 in 15. Let me just double check again because I'm driving myself crazy. Okay, a 1 in 25, not a 1 in 15. But still, I've been pretty unlucky. And then lost bag is a 1 in 60 once you have the intricate pouch. Not even a clue scroll, shaking my head. That means that's going to be it for Guardians of the Rift for a while, because now it's off to Yama. Well, first it's off to bed, then tomorrow it's off to Yama. All in all, that puts us at 6 new collection log slots and 4 new minigame tabs greened. We're only missing 2 non-LMS logs now to complete minigames, which would be pretty big, but one of them is still BA Pet, which is still a couple hundred hours away from being on rate 2. Finally finishing Guardians of the Rift though is definitely on the top of the list of things to do. So every Monday I'm doing Guardians of the Rift small teams with my Twitch chat on twitch.tv/campinonline. So make sure you swing on by and say hi and maybe join in for a couple games because anybody is welcome to join. But that's going to do it for me. So until next time, take care and happy camping.